Every video I've ever made, whether it was a YouTube video, an actual scene from a film I'm working on or made, or just me having fun testing out some cool shots or some CGI stuff, with my green screen or whatever the case may be. All the music and sound effects you heard came from the same place, and that place is called Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound, for those of you who don't know what it is a subscription platform that provides you with music and sound effects that allows you to be used for your videos. What are you doing? Yeah, you want to play? Come here. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm sorry, where was I? Right, yes. It is a subscription service platform that allows you to use music and sound effects in your videos. Because let's face it, we all know how important music and especially sound effects are for videos. It can really make or break a video and really either draw your audience in with how good it is or kind of make them step back and be like, well, I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't sound too good. They have hundreds, if not thousands, of different songs and sound effects that you can use for basically any type of project you have. I mean, you could do stuff like, my bad. So, to dive deeper into what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you the coolest feature about Epidemic Sound, to me anyways. When you open up the app and you choose a song, so for instance, I'm gonna choose a song called Rich People Dreaming by Sign and Superintendent McCupcakes. Don't ask me about the name, I really couldn't tell you. But the coolest part to me is that you have so much control over the song itself. So what you can do is, in this little tab down here, you're gonna see this category called stems. Now stems are basically like subcategories for your song. So say you're doing a vlog, right? And you want to talk over a part and you want some awesome music in the background. And so you found a song and you really like how the music sounds, but the chorus over you talking is really messing things up. What you can do is go into the stems and take out just the instruments so you can have the instruments playing in the background of your video and not the chorus, not the words. But if you want, say you have a part where you're talking and then a part where you're traveling, B-roll, whatever, and you want to have the words over it, you can take the melody and put it on top of the track and just cut it and split it to just on the parts that you want the chorus and the melody on. And having that control really adds a whole other level of creativity and power to your storytelling. And I think that's such a cool feature, and that's one of my favorite things to do, if you ask me. For example, so I figured for this video, or for this little activity for today, we're gonna go to this little spot in a town called New Paltz. You know where New Paltz is? New York. It's a great little town, very art-rich place, but super nice for photos. I know this sweet spot next to a tattoo shop. It's just what I do when I'm so our lovely camerawoman here, decided to say, hey, try these jelly beans. So I figured for this video, or for this little activity for today, we're gonna go to this little spot in a town called New Paltz. You know where New Paltz is? New York. It's a great little town, very art-rich place, but it's super nice for photos. I know this sweet spot next to a tattoo shop. It's just what I do when I'm out So our lovely camerawoman here, Kira, decided to say, hey Nar, try these jelly beans. So not only is the ability to be able to take these songs and break them down to tailor them to your video amazing, but the vastness in their catalog of song choices is just as fantastic. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been in a spot where I've spent too much time trying to find the right song to go with my video. Epidemic has a feature where you can go through and pick a mood that matches your video. And if a mood isn't really your vibe, you can go through the genre and find a genre that fits your film or your video, whatever your project may be. And that is so helpful, you have no idea. Now, for some examples, you could have scary or suspenseful. You can even do a little bit of country. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. you could have some sentimental or dreamy kind of vibey music. If, say, you want to capture some random dudes walking down the sidewalk, and get some quirky music to go with their footsteps. Or if you're feeling more on the more intense side of things, you can go with some sad music. Or if you're feeling the complete opposite end of that, you can be a little funky with your music and have something like this. And these are just a few examples of some of the categories of music that you can have for your videos. But now when it comes to the sound effects side of things, that's a whole different beast entirely. And honestly, probably my favorite. So these are just a few examples of some of the songs and sound effects that you can find from Epidemic, and as you can see, they work pretty well. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best sound designer out there, but for what I just did, it's pretty good. I've been using Epidemic since 2020. That's when I discovered them. When I was first getting into camera work and making YouTube videos and stuff, I didn't know anything about, music choices, sound effects. Well, when I started doing research on it, I stumbled upon a YouTuber who used them and recommended them. And I was like, all right, sure. Tried them out and they've been fantastic and they haven't let me down since. So I'm kind of doing the same thing, kind of just putting them back out there saying how amazing Epidemic is. You guys are fantastic. They're constantly improving their sounds, their music, and really working on making it better and better every single day. And that is such a fantastic quality that you can't pass up. So if you're new to YouTube or making videos or whatever, I recommend Epidemic. You won't be wrong. Like you won't go wrong with it, I should say. But that's it for me. That's all I got for today. I gotta go back and do some more editing and more work. But I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, that's all for today. Peace.